Hi everyone and welcome on this new video. Today we'll talk about the state of Counter-Strike 2. I've been playing for some years. I've known the game for longer, but I bought the Prime only in 2019, I think. I started watching Super Stereo videos in 2015, I think, something like that. And I started to like them, but I was never really sure if I wanted to engage a game such as Counter-Strike. And well, I've had every single medal from 2019 since. And I was supreme on Counter-Strike Global Offensive, although I did not get to play the game more to actually prove myself as a global elite player. But now ranks don't matter, like nothing really matters here. Everything is so mixed up, there's cheaters everywhere, but you will see for yourself. So yeah, I'm not going to play Premier. My top Premier rating, I think it was 22,000 something. It was rank 1% at the time when I played, before the season even existed, but I'm not going to get myself through that L again. And Wingman, I just played with a friend maybe a few months back. I got like Master Guardian Elite or something like that. Prime is enabled, of course. These are the combination. I've not cheated them. I didn't pay for them or anything like that. So just to show a quick example, because you know it makes more sense to cheat on competitive and Premier rather than cheating on deathmatch, right? Right? Oh, there's not many people. Yeah, okay. This one is cheating already. Amazing. That's it. That's the state of Counter-Strike. Lovely. This one is also cheating. I mean, cheating or botting, which is roughly the same at this point. But yes, the video could end here. But I love how people have been saying that the game is okay, that Prime servers are safe, that VACnet is working, or VAC 3.0, 4.0, whatever. Yeah, that's just like this account, new Prime enabled. This guy is waiting for me 10 days. What else was it? This guy has been just double tap long range play placebo putter. And yes, this is the state of the game. No one is ever missing. So yeah, like I could win almost any deathmatch, but like, was besides if there's someone that was way better than me, but at the same time, what's the point if like I cannot even play the main game mode because someone else is cheating? And this guy is crouch pick. Who's this guy? This is a guy with 10 million medals. Yeah, another one. So there we go, like botters everywhere, sometimes people cheating. Not sure about this guy, to be honest. I don't think so. Guardian, what are we doing? Yeah, I'll just leave, honestly. So yeah, like, what's the point? I will say that I believe, genuinely believe, that Counter-Strike, as a whole, as a series of games, is the best shooter. Like, in general, not even on the tactical shooters. It's just better. You can run and gun on Counter-Strike 2 as well. Like, there's no problem. And yeah, Virus 999, Russian Potat. There's a lot of these amazing players, which, to be fair, most of them are bots or evoked bots. I mean, they look like bots, but they could be also players just moving around with the keyboard, and then the program, whatever they're using, whatever cheats, just does everything for them. No matter what, this game is filled up with cheaters. Like, although some people were saying that it's not, I don't know where they live, because I have a pretty good trust factor. I've played this game for a long time. Not as long as other people, but I still have, you know, like I was not one of the first, because the first people were actually the streamers and all the main content creators, but I was one of the first few global people to get the game Counter-Strike 2 to play it. And I don't know, I felt like it was good at the beginning, then just because I hadn't played CSGO in a while, so I didn't know what I was saying. Anyway, fair to him, Lobanjika, I believe that people overlook him, although he's just like, now he's a bit too salty and stuff, but he is the only one. There were some other people, but like him alone was trying to carry the reality out of the hole where Valve digged it, or like everyone else did, because this game is unplayable. Because like you cannot go to deathmatch, you cannot go to Premiere, you cannot go anywhere. You can see some famous names in Premiere leaderboards, and if you don't know the name, it means they're cheaters. I remember spending hours in spray pattern practice and just movement practice, everything, just to get better at the game that I loved. Just to then see that Counter-Strike 2 came out. I couldn't play Counter-Strike Global Offensive anymore. We don't even have a choice. They forced it, which, to be fair to them, it does make sense, because the game is that bad that no one would have ever wanted to play it, so they wouldn't have had people to actually help them with the beta, in quotes. But yes, I genuinely do not think that a new player should pick up this game. I think that a new player should get Overwatch 2, Marvel Rivals, although there's cheaters there too. At least when you say that someone is cheating and he's actually just better, you are 95% of the times right. It's just safer to say that someone is cheating than to actually give him the benefit of the doubt, just because there's no point in this game. Like, so this is a random number, okay, but this is my estimate from what I've seen, considering how many people there are. I would say that 25% of the community in Counter-Strike, of the active player base, active in quotes, because we don't know who's active, because there's bots everywhere and people cheating, but yeah, they are either botting, cheating, or waiting to cheat in case they find someone that is actually decent and they say, no, this guy must be cheating, let me turn on cheats. let me toggle. That's it. That's how it is. Like, how every deathmatch I play, there's someone, like, deathmatch, arms race and everything, like any mode, there's someone either botting or aimbotting, and it's like at least 2 to 3 people out of sometimes 10, sometimes it could be 12, so it's a good portion. There can be also a lot more, so why would you want to play the game? I am not playing. I love the shooting style so much. I love how good it feels to get a crispy headshot, but at the same time, I don't like being rammed, destroyed, outplayed by people that have 0.1 millisecond reaction time or 0.05, and there's I'm not challenging myself, but just torturing myself, which is what probably most people are doing still in the lower ranks. Of course, if you're pro, although even there's still, you know, like rumors and actual proven cheaters. It's not that game. It will never be. I don't know why people say that it's like that game. It cannot possibly be, but at the same time, it should be that if all people decided to actually go for it. But no one will ever give up this game. Like, only a few YouTubers have done it, and most others have just said, "Oh yes, Counter-Strike is that for me," and then they play it daily. Yeah, that's how it is. Like, it's also addiction in some extent for the cases and other stuff. I would generally recommend playing some other games. I don't know, the finals, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, although these are hero shooters. Just not much more. Call of Duty is trash as well. Like, a lot of cheaters there. Battlefield is considerably good, I would say. And any other shooting game is fine, honestly. Just Counter-Strike is a waste of time.